Imagine boarding a plane with 35 strangers, then discovering that one of them would become the only skyjacker in American history to completely disappear. He demanded $200,000, jumped out of a plane flying through a violent storm, and was never seen again, more than 50 years later. The FBI still doesn't know who D.B. Cooper really was. This is the greatest unsolved mystery in aviation history. It was Thanksgiving Eve, November 24th, 1971. A quiet, well-dressed man walked into Portland International Airport. He bought a one-way ticket to Seattle under the name Dan Cooper. Nothing about him seemed unusual. He wore a dark business suit, carried a black briefcase, ordered a bourbon and soda, and calmly took his seat near the back of the plane. No one suspected they were sitting beside a man about to make history. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper handed a note to a flight attendant. At first, she thought it was another passenger trying to flirt. She slipped it into her purse without reading it. Cooper leaned toward her and quietly said, "Miss, you'd better read that note." Her heart dropped. It said, "I have a bomb." When she sat beside him, Cooper opened his briefcase just enough for her to see what appeared to be explosives. He remained unbelievably calm. No shouting, no panic, just quiet confidence. Cooper demanded $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting in Seattle. The FBI agreed. When the plane landed, every passenger was released safely. The money and parachutes were brought aboard. Then Cooper ordered the pilots back into the air. This time, there were only a few crew members left on board. As the plane flew over the dark forests of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper opened the rear staircase. Rain poured into the cabin. The wind roared. Then, he jumped into the darkness, carrying the money. Hundreds of FBI agents searched forests, rivers, and mountains. Nothing. No parachute. No body. No trace of D.B. Cooper. 9 years later, a young boy discovered nearly $6,000 of Cooper's ransom money buried along the Columbia River. But the rest of the money, and Cooper himself, were never found. Some believe he survived and escaped with a new identity. Others believe he died the night he jumped. No one knows the truth. In 2016, after one of the longest investigations in its history, the FBI officially closed the case. But the mystery never ended. So, here's the question. Did D.B. Cooper pull off the perfect crime? Or is his secret still buried somewhere in the forests of the Pacific Northwest?